Y'all, God really checked me this morning. I was doing a Bible study on Gideon for my Bible study group. And after I sent out the text message, I was just pondering on the lesson and just like, because I like to ask follow-up questions. So I'm thinking in my mind, well, what follow-up questions could I ask? And as I'm thinking about it, the Lord just was like, you're Gideon. And I'm like, what? I have faith in you. I know you. I trust you. I believe in you. And it's crazy to me how the Lord speaks to me. So, before Gideon did all those things, he was living with his father. And they were idol worshippers. I mean, they were Israelites. They had this story of what, their deliverance being passed down. But, we all know how Israel kept going after other idols and stuff. So his father had a whole shrine at the home and all this. So he had knowledge of God, but didn't really know God, didn't worship God for real. It was a thing. And then God revealed himself to him in a mighty way. Gideon tests him. God continues to prove himself, answer prayers, uses him to deliver Israel. And what does he do? He builds another idol out of the blessing that God has given him. And I'm sitting here like, well, what does this mean? What are you trying to say to me? And, I'm praying for my older children to, in their relationship with Christ. And he's like, basically what he said to me is, I've gone through a lot of things, right? I've lived life all types of wrong ways, but God has delivered me. He has saved me. And I've been using that deliverance in a sense as an idol. Like when I'm talking to my children, trying to convince them that God is what they need, I'm talking about all the things God has done, not necessarily who God is. Man, I just repent. I repent about that, and I'm going to do better. But who else has experienced something like this? When you're trying to witness to people and you're trying to share why they should follow God, and your testimony is important. I'm not saying that it isn't, but are we focusing more on the testimony, or are we focusing more on the blessing, and less of on who God is, and regardless of what he does or doesn't do, like he's still an awesome God. He's still a great God. He's still a loving and faithful God. He is still true. I mean, that just blew my mind. So I'm changing my conversations from this day forward. What about you?